it's Jamie from Plum Island Sea Cabin. We are in an undisclosed secret beach location in New Jersey, and we are going shelling. You guys, we're gonna find some whelks today.
Woo! Look what I found already.
You found that in the parking lot. So for those of you who don't know, we are here at a secret beach location in New Jersey. So a YouTube subscriber reached out to me and wanted to share her location. We cannot tell you where we are, unfortunately, but there are shells everywhere. So the subscriber who reached out to me, her name is Kim. So we are here with Kim 1, the original OG Kim, who shells with me all the time, Kim 2, who's from Pennsylvania, and Kim 3 is not able to make it here today. She is working, unfortunately. We miss her dearly, but thank you so much. We're going to be meeting up with her later today to show her our scores, but she gave us this awesome beach adventure today. So thank you so much, all of my Kims. There are these awesome blue bay scallops. They're like bluish black and they're everywhere, all over the beach. This is so cool. So I see something down here that is super promising. I am going to dig it out. I'm kind of like freaking out a little bit and hoping and praying that this is whole and intact. Holy cow. Ah ha ha ha! And it is empty. It is fair game. I am so, oh my God, the tide is coming in. I am like getting soaked. I am so excited about this. This is so cool. My goal was to stay dry today and find a whelk. I found a whelk, but I am soaking wet. This is amazing. So this is a knobbed whelk. Oh my goodness, I just can't get over this. I am seriously freaking out. Wow. I have never found a shell this large and beautiful before. I cannot wait to show Kim. Okay, so I'm here with Kim. So this is Kim 2. So Kim is the original OG. She is back there. Oh my goodness, we're soaked now. we can't help because we love what we're finding. So she just found a bunch of scores over here. Show me what you have.
Let's see. Just the top. Just the side.
Ooh, shark eye score.
Oh yeah.
That is gorgeous.
Look how dark that is.
Yes. Can you give that a rinse?
Yes.
I want to show everybody. Everybody needs to see all the things that we're finding today. That is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I am like beside myself. Like we just stepped onto the beach and like scored this and that. Woo. Like freaking out. Let's go find Kim. Holy cow. I was just going to show Kim this giant whelk that I just found, and look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. What is happening today? This is absolutely incredible. I love this beach. Wow. Kim, look at this. I got 2.
And this is my game for shark eyes.
Oh my goodness. Shark eyes everywhere. So cool. So got this one. And not to mention, it is gorgeous here. A little bit foggy, a little bit muggy this morning. A little bit of a different climate than Plum Island, but it is a really, really beautiful morning here at the beach, and we are so glad that you're here with us to experience this. So we are searching the rocks. There are shells all throughout the rocks here. The really cool blue oyster shells that we've been finding all over the beach are pretty awesome. But there's also these really cool mussel beds all over and throughout the jetty. So a lot of interesting things around here. So we're just checking things out to see if anything got caught up or hung up in the jetty or around the jetty or near the jetty. So I kind of feel like the jetty is the hot spot. More awesome, like bluish black bay scallops. See if I can release this by wiggling out some of the stuff around it. Wow. Man, Kim 3, I wish you were here today with us. And thank you so much for sharing this location with us. We are having an absolute blast today, finding all of these really new, cool shells. So we are having such a great day shelling. It's so fun when you go to a new location and you find all different types of new shells and different species and varieties. So these are those deep blue bay scallops. A lot of the shells are dark from being buried for so long in the mud and the sediment. Some black jingle shells that are really cool to find. Got some arc shells here. Kind of just scan over. Got some blue mussels. Really cool shark eyes everywhere. So this is a piece of one that is broken in the sand here. More pieces of knobbed whelk, which that was like the most amazing score for me. More of these cool little shark eyes. So not as big as those massive mega moons we found, but these are true shark eyes where that lobe covers the entire back of the umbilicus. So like right there. Some more bay scallops. It's just like stuff everywhere on this beach. Really cool, like Atlantic surf clams with the dark insides that we like. We'll rinse this off. I'll show you this in a little bit. But look at that. Look at how crazy that is. That is so cool. And then look at, even like, it looks like they get common whelks here too. Like that looks like it's a piece of a common whelk. I don't know for sure without seeing it in its entirety, but that's what it appears to be. I'm not sure. I'll have to check with you later on this, Kim. Maybe you can clue me in, but I kind of feel like that's a piece of common whelk. But like, look at this little shell buffet I'm building here. I'm like standing on my knees, walking down the beach, just picking up all these cool shells that we're finding. Look at this. This looks like it might be a northern moon. Oh, maybe it was a northern moon. Looks like it was a pretty good size. I am loving all of the cool finds today here. Look at the way these two surf clams are just like nested into each other. Love that. I'm gonna collect like a bunch of these today. Having so much fun. We're singing about shells today. Okay, so I climbed into the rocks over here. We'll see if I can kind of contort myself to get down there and pick through these, because this looks really cool. It looks like there's like little coquina shells in there, maybe little drill shells, little shark eyes. Although I don't know if those are drill shells. I'll have to confirm with Kim later. But we will see. See if I can get in here a little bit. But check this out. Well, that looks like a basket whelk. Whoops. So basket whelk, and I don't know the name of this shell, but I do really enjoy it. That shell right there, we'll find out the name of that later. Another little shark eye shell. Look at how pretty this is. Let's see what else we got down here. Little coquina shells, which are super, super cute. Coquina clam shells. It's like some of the colors on these shark eyes are really cool, even the broken ones. Ooh, look at that cool slipper shell. That's like a deep blue slipper shell. And again, we're gonna rinse these off later so you can get a better look. A lot of really cool scores here. We are going to press on. And we also got all this new stuff washing in right down here that we're gonna check out. But also the weather is a little bit different here. So it is muggy and sticky. It is super humid here today. So I have a sweatshirt on, I had a hat on, I had to take it off, but check out this hair. It is gonna be like 3 times this size by the time we finish shelling. But it doesn't matter because we are having such a blast finding all these shells. You gotta do what you gotta do. Whew. Water is coming in, but I feel like it's kind of coming in and exposing stuff as it goes out. So I kind of want to like risk it and kind of just get down here and take a look to see when it pulls the sand out if it's exposing any other whelks. But yeah, here it comes. Woo! Here it comes. And I feel like we just stayed safe, barely. Some really nice black oyster shells. Get you a good look at that. Really nice black oyster shells. So the jetty goes all the way out there, and I kind of want to take a look right in this area. But we got to be super careful, but also fast. So fast and careful, which can sometimes be a little challenging, but I think we can do it. So all these really nice mussel betty things that are growing on and around the jetty rocks. But yeah, you can see that water coming in pretty fast. There's Kim down there scouring all the new stuff washing in. But yeah, I'm gonna hop down there and see if anything is getting exposed. See how like the water is going out, but like those bumps in the sand? I want to see if it's pulling out the sand and exposing any whelks down there. So we'll go check that out now. So we are walking the jetty carefully because it can be slippy. But I see something down here, and it might be a screwdriver situation, or it might come free quite easily if I can wiggle it free. But it does look like there's a lot of stuff, and also it might be busted up a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah, I think it is busted up, but see if we can wiggle it out. I got my screwdriver. I'll be right back. Kind of back it out a little bit. Okay. So this is exciting. So this is part of a channeled whelk, and I have never found a channeled whelk before. So the two that we found before were knobbed whelks. So it'd be really cool to find one of these channeled whelks before we leave today. Just to give you a little of where we are, I am on the jetty. I'm going to be turning back because the tide is coming in, and I don't want to end up getting that wet. So I don't really like putting myself in situations like this. So we're going to head back, because as always, safety first. Get more of these oyster shells. See if we can rinse this. And wasted in New Jersey. Look at that. I love these. They're like everywhere too. So many cool oyster shells just like piling up. I think with this new stuff washing up, I'm gonna walk a little bit of the coastline. So you have the ocean there, which is beautiful. Let me zoom out a little bit. Ocean there, that's beautiful. The jetty that we just walked along, we found those whelks right there. And we're gonna head down in this direction because you can't see it. But I think this goes on for a ways, but the fog kind of just blinds you out. So we're gonna head down because there's all this cool new stuff washing up. I mean, we just scored this really cool oyster shell. So we're gonna see if we can find more stuff like this. Every 2 feet. Shell. Shell. I love all the different color grow lines. And the blues. You know how I love blue. Look at that. Yes. Okay, here's the situation. Is it another whelk? Ah, totally tricked us. Total trickery. More really nice blue surf clams. Ooh, boy, that water comes in really fast here. So look at how cool this is. Let me get my shadow out of the shot, first of all. I don't know if this is a whole shell, but even if it's broken, which it is, look at how different the colors are from the moons we find on Plum Island. This is definitely a keeper. This is a collection ad, just for the color and all those markings and patterns. I just love how different it is from the ones we find at home. What's really nice about visiting different areas and going to different places, there's always something new to discover. Holy smokes, you guys. I'm gonna freak out. We are having whelk luck today. Ah, this looks like it's good condition. I don't know if anybody's home. Ah, it does look like it is busted maybe. Oh, but that is still a beautiful shell. We will be adding this to our collection. It definitely makes your heart skip a beat. Ooh, here comes the water. And you know what? I can't outrun it anymore. It is what it is. But it definitely does make your heart skip a beat when the water goes out and you see a piece of shell exposed. And you're like, is it whole? Is it not whole? And sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not, but that is still a really cool find. Stuff everywhere. Collecting all the shells. Oops. Don't drop it, Jamie. Nice, good look for you there. I have to say, this is like the most fun I've been having in a while. And I mean, I feel like we have a ton of fun at Plum Island, but this is like a nice change of pace. So that's another thing I really like about where we live, is because we have all the shells that we find on Plum Island, And then in addition to that, we have all the shell species that we find on Cape Cod. And then, oh, that would have been so cool. Look right there. Broken knobbed whelk right down there. And then in addition, you drive south a little ways and hit New York and New Jersey, and you get these amazing whelks. Like, you really can't go wrong for cold water shelling in the location that we are. More pieces. They're just so beautiful. Can't get enough of them. So I'm here with Kim too. It's so funny, we have 3 of them here today. Okay, so this is a channeled whelk that she just found a really good piece of, and I think, is this also a channeled whelk? But so beautiful. I found one in the jetty a little bit earlier, a piece of it, so it'd be really cool if we can score a whole one, right?
Yes.
We're looking.
Fingers crossed.
We're gonna keep looking. We're not quitters. So this is another one that Kim found, but like even the pieces of the whelk are so pretty. So pretty. Wow, that is gorgeous. So pretty. Pieces all over the beach. It's really starting to happen now. Everything is washing up. So just to get you a little excited, look at this rock line we're coming up on. Look at all the stuff that we get to go through. Over here. And then look at this. It is like literally a sea of shells. Like, you don't even know where to start. There's so many. But for us, I'm gonna start right here. Right here. Haven't found a lot of shark eyes today, but this is a favorite of mine. You can zoom in on that one. Nice and caramel. So I want to find one of these like super blue. Kim sent them to me before and they look like big giant blueberries. And I would love to find one of those today. But I can't be greedy because we've already found so much. And some of the size of these bay scallops, they're like monsters. Like the size of my palm. I love it. All this cool stuff. Washing up still. And it's like still super foggy. Let's check out my hair. Let's do a hair check. It's not going to be pretty, I can assure you of that. Oh yeah, this is almost Florida bad. This is almost Florida bad hair. So I'll see if I can find a clip of when I was in Florida and I'll show you that. That was pretty scary, but this is almost that bad. Holy hot mess. How does anybody do their hair in Florida? We got shells to find, so we don't have time to look pretty. So I'm near the upper dunes on the beach and you can see they are pretty breathtaking. But you can see this section here where a piece of the dune just like let go. But some of these dunes are really incredible, so I just wanted to get this on film and share this with you. So I'm down here at the water's edge and I'm just gonna give like a lot of this loot a good rinse now that the water is coming in. That way you can get a better look at it. So let's do that here. Woo. Don't you get away from me. So there's that one. There's this one. Look at those colors. Look at those colors. It's like we get to collect them all over again. Look at this one. Look at those colors. Let me grab my favorite bay scallop that I found. Oops. Look at that. So we'll get these, we'll put them back in my bag before the tide comes in and steals them from us. So I'll grab these two and then pop them back in our bag, but I wanted to rinse them off and give you a better look. So today's beach hunt did not disappoint. We had whelks, we had shark eyes, we had huge Atlantic surf clams that were blue. We had so many things. I am so super excited. I am so glad to be here with you and also with Kim 1, Kim 2, and Kim 3. So thank you all for shelling with us today. We had an awesome time and we will see you next time we hit the beach. Bye.